You can see this in action in the story example of The Lion King. So The Lion King tells a story of a young lion called Simba. He is the heir to the throne of a vast kingdom that encompasses everything the light touches, called the Pride Lands. This is his ordinary world. Soon, tragedy strikes, and his father, the King Mufasa, is killed by his brother Scar, who subsequently instructs Simba to leave the Pride Lands, the call to adventure. He tricks Simba into believing it was his fault. Scared and alone, which is refusal of the call, Simba retreats to the desert, which is crossing the first threshold. New friends, Timon, a meerkat, and Pumbaa, a warthog, befriend Simba and introduce him to a new life in the jungle, meeting the mentor. Simba lives with them and learns to embrace their philosophy for the Hakuna Matata life, and lives with a problem-free philosophy. In these new surroundings, Simba grows physically and becomes stronger, which is him growing and learning new skills. Simba is reunited with his childhood friend, a lioness named Nala, and the two fall in love. The trials, failures, tests, allies, and enemies section of the hero's journey. Nala then asks Simba to return to the Pride Land and take the throne back from Scar, which is the approach to the innermost cave where they tackle a deadly held fear. Simba must make a choice to save his kingdom or keep living his new life, death and rebirth. He is visited by a vision of his father's ghost who tells him to return and reclaim the throne, the revelation. So Simba journeys back to the Pride Lands where he faces Scar, changes, and it is at this point that he learns Scar killed Mufasa. Simba fights him in the Atonement and Resurrection section of the hero's journey and atones for his father's death by throwing Scar off Pride Rock, paying for a heavy price. Simba ascends Pride Rock and reclaims the throne, which is his reward, and he's now back in the ordinary world, having changed himself and the situation. And then the story ends. It can be jarring to realise that a story that grabs you at such an emotional level is so formulaic, but it is a tried and tested way to structure a story that resonates with an audience. It makes the audience care and keeps them invested in the journey. It helps the audience relate to the characters by allowing them to draw parallels with experiences in their own lives. This pattern is apparent in a wide range of writing, and it needn't be reserved for books and film scripts. It is every bit as useful to craft a narrative arc for your brand. The audience or customer is the hero of your brand, and by creating compelling stories that tell your customer's journey, the appeal for them will be much greater. And this structure can also be used to write a narrative for blog posts, web content, articles, press releases, social media posts, and any other form of content marketing that you might produce.